Hey YouTube, Matty's Daddy 12 here with another legit YuGiOh deck profile. And this one I'm going to take a small little step back into the past and give you guys a look into one of my old favorites, Blackwings. I used to play this deck quite a bit because it was cheap to build. Like Siroko's and Shuras were all commons, Boras were commons, Gale was a rare, Blizzard was a rare and was a common out of Gold Series. So like everything was common. Like the only thing you had to invest any money in was your extra deck, and really all that was the Armor Masters. So like everything was extremely cheap. And it still really, it honestly really is. Like, you can still get this deck for relatively cheap, and it's still a lot of fun to play, and it is still rather competitive. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Sirocco, a level 5 that you can normal summon, almost like a Cyber Dragon. He does have an additional ability that you can pump one Blackwing on the field by the attack of all Blackwings on the field. Basically, he is an option to be able to get over any big monster that your opponent would have. It's like you can just get out your Sirocco and then just pump whatever monster you want to attack with, and then it gets him bigger. It gets that monster bigger than whatever they can put on board, because he's 2,000, and then these guys are significant numbers also. Triple Shura. Shura's at 1,800. You can pump him up to 38 with Sirocco's effect. Bora is 17. You can pump him up to 37 with Sirocco's effect. But Shura also has another effect. If he destroys something and sends it to the graveyard, then you get to special summon one Blackwing from your deck with 1,500. Yes, 1,500 or less attack. Basically, your tuners, Gale and Vayu. When you bring them out, then you get to attack with them if you want, or synchro into a monster. The Gale play will get you into Armor Master, and then the Vayu play will get you into one of the level 5s. Triple Bora. This guy is actually really good with Sirocco, because what you're able to do is you're able to pump Bora into a Trampler. Bora, has the trampling effect. Also, if you control another Blackwing, you can special summon Bora. So he allows for a lot of rank 4 plays, because if you're holding a Shura on board, and then you can bring out Bora, special summon Bora. That gives you the 2 level 4s in order to exceed into a rank 4. So yeah, Bora gives you a couple extra plays because of that effect. Now, Blackwing Kalute the Moonshadow. Everybody thinks that Bujin Crane is something amazing. Well, you know what? Before there was Crane, there was Kalute. And Kalute gives any Blackwing monster an additional 1,400 attack, and it's just good stuff. It allows you to win battles, which is really important when you get into stuff with like Shura. You can he's a hand trap, and you get to just drop it and modify your attack, and then you get to destroy their monster, and Shura's effect activates also, which allows you to special summon another monster. So it all works together. That's what the decks do now. Gale, along with being able to special summon this monster, if you control another Blackwing, this also has the ability to shrink one of your opponent's monsters. You're going to half their attack. So like that becomes significant from time to time. It's odd that I feel like I need to explain this deck, because like people just aren't playing this deck anymore, and it's that old that like I feel like I need to explain this deck. But anyway, so Gale is a great monster. Double Blizzard. Blizzard's a monster that whenever you summon it, you get to special summon a level 4. I'm sorry, you get to special summon one Blackwing monster from your graveyard in defense position. Its effect is negated. Blizzard itself cannot be special summoned, but what you do is you grab your level 4 that gives you 6, and then you're able to synchro into an immediate level 6. So yeah, I mean, there's some other times when you may get Kalute and synchro into a 5 and stuff like that. But yeah, Blizzard opens up a lot of plays. It's a debris dragon of sorts, and just opens up a lot of plays. I do play 2 Vayu. Vayu is, I've said it before on the legit YuGiOh page, or it might have been on my personal Facebook page, but Vayu is the original Dragon Ruler. Well, you remove Vayu and another Blackwing from your grave. Hopefully it's Sirocco, because that gives you a level 6. And you remove those two, and you're able to special summon a Blackwing monster from your grave whose level is equal. So he's a tuner in the graveyard, but he's not a tuner on the board. So, like, he's interesting because, like, he is the original Dragon Ruler. I don't know. In concept, when you think about it, you're removing 2 cards from the grave to special summon 1 monster. Of course, the monster is coming from your extra deck. You don't get to reuse it as much as you would like to. But yeah, it's interesting. It's fun. It makes for some creative plays. And then I want to run Dark Arm Dragon because Dark Arm is just, he's Big Poppy. He's Beast. Actually, he's Dragon, but, you know, he's awesome. But yeah, so that's my monster count. I do have ways to control the number of monsters in my graveyard with Vayu and Blizzard and a couple other cards in here. So, like, Dark Arm is almost always live, and he's Beast. He's so huge. Alright, that's the monsters. Now into the spells. Triple Black Whirlwind. Now, Black Whirlwind is Wind Up Factory, if you would, or Wind Up Factory is Black Whirlwind, I guess. It's a continuous spell. As long as it's on board, whenever you normal summon a Blackwing monster, you can add a Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than the monster you normal summoned. So, if you normal summon Sirocco, you can then add about any Blackwing. Actually, it is any Blackwing in the deck to your hand. Shura, Blizzard. I'm sorry, Blizzard would be too big. Or too small. Blizzard and Bora, or I'm sorry, Shura and Bora will give you a Kalute. Blizzard, you can search out a Vayu, I guess, if you needed to add it to hand, just to keep gaining advantage. But yeah, it's really good. It gives you almost immediate access into your Kalutes and gives you immediate access into your battle phase tricks. I run triple Pot of Duality. The deck can make big plays off of just normal summoning, and I very rarely want to give my opponent knowledge of what's in my hand, but in the aspect that you can give them knowledge that you have a Kalute, it forces them to play the game completely different than what they want to. So, like, Pot of Duality, it gets you there. It gets you digging into cards, and the deck can special summon a lot. It can explode in 1 turn, but it doesn't have to. So, yeah, like, you can sit behind a Shura and a Kalute, or a Sirocco and a Kalute, and not have to special summon that turn, and just use your Duality and search out your Kalutes. Triple Upstart Goblin, again, I want to play as few cards as possible, so Triple Upstart Goblin and Allure Darkness, you know, help me draw stuff. Like, this is all my deck thinning stuff, and that's pretty much all the spells that I run is deck thinners, except for Double Soul Charge. Now, this deck, honestly, I don't know exactly how many plays this card will actually give this deck. This is the first day that this card is illegal for us to use, but so, man, I really don't know. This extra deck could change a whole lot because of this card. I just know that this card is going to be extremely broken and is going to make so many subpar decks competitive. Alright, and then the last spell that I run, just because I don't know what else to play, I run the one of MST. This could be Book of Moon. It probably should be Book of Moon. But the MST, I don't know. It fits in there. So there you go. That is the spells. So now let's get into the traps. Triple Icarus Attack. Tribute a Wing Beast monster. Destroy 2 cards on your opponent's side, or destroy 2 cards on the field. So yeah, I mean, it gets you there. It's Icarus Attack. Black Sonic. Now this is a card that just got released. Actually, I want to talk about this one first. Delta Crow Antivirus. If you control a face-up Blackwing monster, you can activate this trap card, destroy all set spells and traps your opponent controls. Also, if you control exactly three face-up Blackwings, you can activate this card from your hand. So that becomes extremely interesting because it's MST. You don't need the extra MSTs because you get to destroy stuff here and destroy stuff here. Now, Black Sonic actually does the extremely similar to the Delta Crow antivirus. What it does is if you control a Blackwing monster, you can activate this and negate the attack and remove from play all of your opponent's attack position monsters. So it's like Mirror Force and D-Prison combined, but for Blackwings. Also, it plays like Delta Crow because if you control exactly 3 face-up Blackwing monsters, you can activate this from your hand. So, yeah, like, it's interesting enough that I want to try it out. It also came out in the Dragon of Legends set, so, like, it's new. So I'm going to try it out. Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole. I feel like you got to have these now with everybody playing Soul Charge. So, Solemn Warning, also for Soul Charge and whatever thing else I want to stop. And then Double Fiendish Chain to round out the 40. Could easily be 3 Fiendish Chain, but I don't know what I would cut. Maybe the MST for the 3rd Fiendish Chain. But yeah, so that is the trap lineup. This is going kind of long, guys. Sorry. Alright, extra deck. Blackwing, Silverwind, the Ascendant. You will make this with a Vayu and Armor Master engrave. He is a level 8. Level 7, Blackwing Armor Master. Cannot be destroyed by battle, and you get to put wedge counters. So, like, this guy's good. The only 6s that I play are Blackwing Armed Wing. He's easy to bring out through Vayu. He is also a Trampler at 2300, and if he attacks a defense position monster, he becomes 2800. So that becomes extremely significant if you're running over stuff in defense. Graham, the Shining Star, he is a level 5. I don't know, when he summons, you get to special summon a non-tuner Blackwing from your hand, but its effect is negated. So, like, I don't know how great that effect is. The biggest thing is it's a Blackwing and it's a level 5, which means I can remove Vayu and Shura from the graveyard. Say you get into a play where you can run over something with Shura, special summon Vayu, attack directly. You can synchro for 5, and then remove the Vayu and the Shura for Graham. And then if you want it, I don't know that this is really a great play, but if you want it, you can then overlay into a rank 5. I don't actually have a rank 5 in the extra deck right now because I don't think that's a optimal play, but it's there if you want to try it. Bills is a dark tuner and non-tuner monsters, and this guy is just retardedly good. Like, if you're playing anything running a dark tuner and you can make an 8, you got to have this guy in there. Like, this guy is just retardedly good. Stardust Dragon. I don't know. I don't know how the meta is going to shape up. Like, it's just another level 8. It can very easily be Crab Dragon or whatnot, or any other level. I just decided to go with Stardust. Black Rose Dragon, Armades, into the rank 4s, Ice Beast Zephyron. This guy takes 2 level 4 Winged Beasts. Key Beetle takes 2 darks. You can make it and protect your Whirlwind. Exciton Knight is a rather easy play along with Silent Arc. Diamond Dire, you can destroy a Winged Beast if you want, so Diamond Dire can actually resolve his effects several times in this deck. So Diamond Dire fits in here rather nicely. And then number 82, Heartland Draco. This card is extremely interesting because if you have a face-up spell card, this card cannot be targeted for attacks, which means as long as you have a face-up Whirlwind, you can make this guy, you can detach, attack directly for 2,000, and because he cannot be targeted for attacks, your opponent is left with no attack target and is not able to attack you at all. They have to try to answer this guy through other means than attacking. So there you go, guys. That's the extra deck. I don't know. The deck is a lot of fun to play. I just kind of threw it back together because we were getting some support out of the Dragon of Legends set. So I was like, whatever, I'm going to throw this back together and have a lot of fun with it. Also, this is my daughter's deck. She doesn't get to play very often, but this is the deck that she plays. Not quite so hollowed out. I add in some of my stuff whenever I made it for the video. But yeah, this is the deck that she plays whenever she plays. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun to play, guys. Kind of takes you a step back into where the game's past. So, I appreciate it, guys. Make sure you head over and check out the articles on Legit YuGiOh. Also, check out the articles on Legit MTG for the Magic the Gathering. Don't forget to hit up the Legit store and Check out whatever Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic needs you may have on there. Appreciate it, guys. Subscribe, comment down below. Show us how much you love us.